Why is it considered very important to chant the Dhyana Shloka ahead of chanting the Lalita Sahasranama every single time? Welcome to my new series, 1000 Namas, One Journey, where I will be exploring the meaning behind each and every Nama in the Lalita Sahasranama, the 1000 names which share the glory of Ma Lalita. The Dhyana Shloka helps us retain a mental image of Ma Lalita in our mind's eye, and hence it is important to chant the Dhyana Shloka every time. It is like setting ourselves up with the image of her so that we can fully soak in the 1000 namas of her while we chant the Lalita Sahasranamam. Dhyana Shlokam 1. Sindura Aruna Vigraham. Sindura Aruna Vigraham. Her whole body is looking like a statue where the color of the statue is Sindur color and Aruna color. What is Aruna? Aruna is the color of the rising sun. So Sindura Aruna Vigraham. Her whole body is glowing in a crimson red color. Trinayanam. Nayana means eyes. Trinayanam means 3 eyes. Why does she have 3 eyes? She's setting one eye on each loka. One Patal Lok, which is the hell. The other one is Bhulog, which is earth. And the third one is Swargalok, which is the heaven. Manikya Mauli Spurat. She's wearing a crown which is studded with rubies aligned in a nice row. Taranayaka Shekaram. She's also wearing the crescent moon in her crown. The crescent moon, while it's waxing and waning, will be in the same shape if you have noticed. So she's wearing that in her crown. Smitha Mukhi. She's also wearing a beautiful, pleasant smile on her face always. Apina Vakshoruham. She feeds her children with the nectar of knowledge. Panibhyamali Purna Ratna Chashakam. She's carrying a Ratna Kopai in her hand. Kopai means cup. And that Ratna Kopai is filled with intoxicating, irresistible nectar. It is so irresistible that Vandu Moika Kudiya, bees are just hovering around it to just taste that nectar. And she's carrying a Ratna Kopai filled with such a nectar in one of her hands. Raktotpalam Biprathi. On the other hand, she's carrying a beautiful Senguvalai Pushpam, which is red in color. Saumyam. Her face is so pleasant to be looking at that one could keep looking at her face for a long time. Her face is ever smiling, has that love that anybody could be looking at her face for a long period of time. Ratna Ghatasta Rakta Charanam. Her feet is placed on a Ratna Ghatam and her feet is also red in color. Dhyayet Paramambikam. So she is the Para who is beyond everything. And Nan Avalai Dhyanikkiren. I meditate upon that Para who is Lalitambika. Dhyana Shloka number 2. Arunam. She is the color of the rising sun. Aruna is specifically referred to the sun when it is at the rising stage. Why Aruna? Why Balasuryan? The infant sun. Because Balasuryan is something which anybody can witness with their naked eyes. Once the sun goes a little above in the horizon, we wouldn't be able to look at the sun with our naked eyes. So the Advaita Bhava behind this, the Advaita meaning behind this is she brings the Jnana Prakasam within us. She brings the wisdom of light within us. Karuna Tarangitakshi. Divine Mother's eyes is full of compassion, Karuna. Dritapashankusha Pushpa Bhana Chapam. Now we are focusing on what is in her hands. Pasham, Angusham, and the 5-flower arrow, which is the Pushpa Bhana Chapam. She's holding that in her hands. Animadibhiravritam Mayukhaira. Ashtasiddhis are surrounding her. She is surrounded by all the Ashtasiddhis. Hamityeva vibhavaye bhavani. I pray to her, that Bhavani, from whom the whole universe has come out of. And the Advaita meaning for this phrase is Ahamityeva vibhavaye bhavani, which means that Bhavani who has delivered the whole world is purely existing within me. And that Bhavani is me, which is Aham Brahmasmi. Dhyana Shlokam number 3. Dhyayet Padmasanastham. She is sitting in a lotus posture. Vikasita Vadanam. Her face is fully bloomed. Padma Patraya Takshim. Akshi means eyes. Padma Patra means lotus petal. So her eyes are looking like a lotus petal. Hema Bham Pita Vastram. Now we are talking about the vastram which she is carrying, which she is wearing on her. Hema Bham means, Hema means gold. Hema Bham. Her vastram is shining just like gold. She is wearing a golden yellowish vastram. Karakalitala Sadhema Padmam Varangim. She is holding a golden lotus in her hand. Sarvalankara Yuktam. She is wearing all the ornaments and looking so beautiful. Satatham Abhayadam. She is the one who gives Abhayam always. The word Abhayam is A plus Bhayam. Bhayam means fear. A, when you add in front of a word, which means no, it negates. Abhayam means no fear, fearlessness. She is the one who grants fearlessness all the time to everybody. Bhakta Namram Bhavani. Bhakta Namram is a very special word in Lalitha Sahasranamam. Let me explain why. She bows down and asks the Bhakta, what is wrong? How can I help you? She is such a kind of a mother who just does not think, okay, I am the queen, I am the empress, I am the goddess. She bows down in front of her Bhakta and asks him sincerely, what's wrong, beta? Can you please tell me? I am there to help you. And Bhavanim. Bhavan Im. Bhavan is Shiva. Bhavanim, the Patni of Shiva. That's why she's called Bhavani. Sri Vidyam. Sri Vidya is itself Ambal, is itself Lalitama, is itself the Devi. Shanta Murtim. She who peacefully exists within all of us. Sakala Suranutam. All the Devis and Devatas worship her. Sarva Sampat Pradatri. She is the one who bestows everybody with all the kinds of wealth. Dhyana Shloka number 4. Sakunkuma Vilepanam. She is wearing Kunguma Virud, Kunkum paste, like a face pack in her face. Just as we wear makeup, she is wearing Kunkum Virud all over her face. Alika Chumbi Kasturikam. She is also wearing a Kasturi Tilagam in her forehead. Samandahasitekshanam. Again, this is one of the Visheshamana namas. Visheshamana translates to special in English. It is one of the special namas of Amma. Samandahasitekshanam. Mandahasam means a mild smile. Her eyes are twinkling with such a mandahasam, a mild smile, that she is called Samandahasitekshanam. Sashara Chapa Pashankusham. Sasharam is will and the bow and the arrow. She's having a sasharam, a chapam, a pasham, and an ankusham. All these four things she's carrying in her four hands. Asesha Jana Mohini. She is somebody who attracts everyone, like how Mohini, one of the Dashavatars, Vishnu comes as a Mohini and an irresistible woman. She is somebody, Lalitama is somebody who is attracting everyone, Asesha Janam, like a Mohini. Aruna Malya Bhushambaram. Ambaram means dress. Aruna Malya. Again, the color Aruna comes here, the color of the rising sun. So she is adorned with all red flowers, Bhushambaram, and she is also wearing an attire which is Aruna color, the color of the rising sun. Japa Kusuma Bhasura. She glows like the redness of a hibiscus flower. Jaba Kusuma means hibiscus flower. She's glowing like a hibiscus flower. Again, the red color comes in here. Jaba Vidau Smaredambika. அப்படிப்பட்ட அம்பிகையை நான் மனதில் நிறுத்திக் கொள்கிறேன், which means such an ambikai, I am keeping her in my mind's eye so that I can recite her glory in the Lalita Sahasranama. And we finish off the Dhyana Shloka with Om Aim Hreem and Shreem. Om represents the Brahman, the universal consciousness. Aim represents Saraswati, the wisdom and the knowledge. Hreem represents the Mahamaya, Lalitama herself, the divine consciousness. And Shreem represents Lakshmi, abundance and prosperity. Om Sri Matre Namaha.